If you're thinking about possibly buying the Rode VideoMic NTG, well, that's a great mic and you can't go wrong. But in this video, I want to give you an alternative to think about before you drop that $249. The Comica VM20 shotgun microphone. It's also a great sounding mic for less than half the price of the VideoMic NTG at $120. And in this video, we'll talk about the differences. So let's get started. First of all, let me just say that this video is not sponsored by Comica. They did not send me this microphone for free. I purchased it with my own money, and I'm just giving you my honest opinion about the microphone after using it for a while. The Comica VM20 is similar in size and design to the Rode VideoMic NTG. It has a lightweight metal housing that's shielded against radio frequency interference, and it works. I've used it around various electronic devices for long periods of time with absolutely no problem. Like the VideoMic NTG, it has a supercardioid pickup pattern, meaning that it picks up sound directly in front of the mic and rejects sound from the sides and back of the mic. Now that makes it great for using in small, untreated rooms, you know, like most YouTubers have. Also, like the VideoMic NTG, the Comica has a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery with an easy-to-read OLED display on top of the mic, which keeps you aware of the battery level at all times. The light goes out during use, but a quick tap of the power button brings it right back to the display. Comica specs say that you get about 60 hours from one battery charge, but some users have reported getting up to 72 hours on one charge. I recorded for over 2 hours recently, and the battery level barely moved. A USB cable is included for charging, and as a bonus, the mic can be operated while charging. The VM20 comes with a quality shock mount. Now, it's not the same quality as the Rycote shock mount that comes with the VideoMic NTG, but it's sufficient for most uses. And it's just a little stiff, and it doesn't slide back and forth like the Rode shock mount does. Like the VideoMic NTG, the Comica has two low-pass filters. There's one at 75 Hz and one at 150 Hz that are engaged by pressing the button on top of the mic. Now these help filter out low-frequency noises. The 75 Hz filter helps with low-frequency noise like air conditioning, while the 150 Hz is useful in louder low-frequency conditions like heavy wind noise when you're recording outside. The mic comes included with a foam windscreen and a furry windscreen that slips over the foam screen to be used in outdoors in windy conditions. Two cables are included with the mic, a 3.5mm TRS cable for connecting to your camera's mic jack, and a 3.5mm TRRS cable for connecting to your smartphone. Also included is a USB-C to USB-A cable for charging the microphone battery. Unlike the VideoMic NTG, the Comica does not double as a USB mic. The USB-C output on the mic is for charging only. If you need that feature or you want that versatility, the VideoMic NTG or the new VideoMic Go 2 might be a better option for you. Probably the best feature of this microphone is the stepless gain control, which, like the VideoMic NTG, allows you to set the gain easily right on the mic without having to dig into your camera's menu. The Comica, unlike the VideoMic NTG, comes with a nice hard shell case for the mic and all accessories, which is a nice touch. Like any microphone, the Comica VM20 works best when you place it close to your mouth, although the sound quality is pretty good even when the microphone is placed on top of your camera in the hot shoe, but it will sound better when it's boomed overhead. I currently have my mic boomed overhead on a mic stand, and it's about 6 inches away from my mouth. So why might this mic be a better option than the Rode VideoMic NTG? Well, first of all, the price. The Comica currently sells for $119 on Amazon, while the VideoMic NTG sells for $249. And although it's a great mic with a lot of features to help shape and modify your sound, you may find that some of those features you may wind up not using or using very rarely. For example, the safety track feature, the auto on-off feature, the -20 dB pad for high noise environments, the high frequency boost for times when using a furry windscreen outdoors, and the ability to use the mic as a USB mic with your computer. The VideoMic NTG also has a 10-year warranty if you purchase the mic from an authorized Rode dealer and you register it with Rode. Now the Comica, I believe, has a 2-year warranty. The VideoMic NTG also does not come with a case. A furry windscreen is an additional purchase, and if you want to use it with an iOS device or your Android device, then you have to purchase additional cables. I used to own the VideoMic NTG, but I've since sold it. But to my ears, this Comica sounds just as good as the NTG. Now, it doesn't have all the features of the NTG, but it sells for about half the price, and it doesn't require that you purchase any additional accessories. The Comica just also seems to pair very nicely with my voice. Now you've been listening to the Comica microphone throughout this video, but I did want to give you an opportunity to hear what the mic sounds like when you're using it outdoors. Okay, this is a test of the Comica VM20 outdoors. Now I've got the 75 Hz low cut filter engaged, and I'm also using the foam windscreen on the microphone. There is a strong breeze blowing right now, so you can probably hear that. There's also an airplane flying overhead and it may be picking that up. But I wanted you to see how well this microphone picks up my voice outside in spite of those ambient noise conditions. Okay, back again with the Comica VM20. This time I still have the 75 Hz low cut filter engaged, but I'm now using the furry windscreen that comes with the mic, and it's over the foam windscreen, which is how this thing has to fit. But I'm outside, the breeze has picked up a little bit, so hopefully this furry windscreen is blocking out some of that wind noise. Okay, another test of the Comica VM20. This time I have a Movo windscreen on the microphone, a Movo furry windscreen. This does not come with the microphone. It's an optional windscreen that you can purchase on Amazon. I'll leave a link below in the description for that if you're interested. But I think it does a better job of blocking out wind noise than the windscreen that comes with the microphone. But of course, for the money that you pay for this microphone, the windscreen that comes with it does a pretty good job. Okay, one final test with the Comica VM20 using the Movo furry windscreen, and this time I have the 150 Hz filter engaged, the low cut filter. Now this filter tends to change my voice a little bit when I engage it. I think it cuts out some of the lower range of my voice, so my voice may sound a little bit more tinny than it does with the 75 Hz, or it does without any filters. So I just wanted to give you an idea of how that sounds. It does block out some extreme wind noise if you're in that kind of condition, but otherwise I probably wouldn't bother with it. I'd probably stick with the 75 Hz or no filter if you can get away with it. I'll leave links below if you're interested in purchasing the Comica microphone and any of the accessories that I mentioned in this video. Now if you want to learn the best way to set up your microphone to get the best sound when you're using it in a studio environment, check out this video here. Don't forget to like this video and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be safe. We'll see you in the next video.